Welcome back to the Luke series. If you haven't been here for a while, my reasons for doing this is to please Jesus, to get through the Bible, and to reach Ryan Trahan. Actually, I was kind of mad at Ryan today because I was fasting, not to boast, but like we should all be fasting, so like it's not really something to boast about. But I actually failed miserably. Like I think like a quarter of the way through, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. And so it's not even something to boast about if I had it. But I was watching today's series episode, and he was like, oh yeah, we haven't even had a McGriddle yet. And then he bought the McGriddle, was putting freaking jelly on it. And I was like, I want jelly. I want this McGriddle jelly. I also was extremely happy to find out that he's trying to read the Bible every day. And that would be great if during the series he found this channel and like it was kind of like help to get through the Bible. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this, this is me either yesterday or the day before. I'm not filming this today because I'm gonna be going on a flight tomorrow, and so I'm gonna go ahead and just film this. I don't know where, so yeah, I just had to get this here so that I could edit it on the plane, which I might not even actually be able to edit it on the plane because my headphones are slow. So it starts off by kind of explaining how Jesus sent them out, which I think is actually kind of cool. I have a black Jesus with me right now, that I got from church. Yeah, it's just cool. I'm not like saying this is Jesus. I don't even think he looks like this. Yeah, this dude got a big forehead. But actually, Jesus was like, y'all, like let's say y'all are the 12 disciples. He was like, y'all, go out and I give you power to cure diseases and to heal. So go out. Also, don't take anything with you. Practically, he was just like, don't take a lot of stuff with you. Yeah, he said this in chapter 10, I'm pretty sure, and so it's really tripping me up because yeah, he does the same thing but to 72 disciples, and he's like, if you get there, shake off the dust off your shoes. If they don't receive you, like it'll be better for Sodom and Gomorrah because they didn't even have the chance. Okay, it was just kind of getting weird for me because I was just looking at myself in the camera. I was like, I look so weird. And so then Herod, I guess I don't know if Jesus raised John from the dead, but like I think he was just stunned by all that Jesus was doing because he was like, hearing all these great things about Jesus. He was like, I beheaded John. How is John alive? And he was trying to find Jesus then. So after the disciples came back, after doing all that they did in the towns, what's it called? They told Jesus all they had done, and then Jesus was like, all right, let's go. We about to pop off. Then Jesus was followed by a bunch of crowds. And eventually the disciples were like, we gotta feed these people. Like they hungry, you know what I'm saying? We hungry too. Like I know you give really good messages, but like on an empty stomach, they just go in one ear and one out. You know what I'm saying? Jesus was like, all right, go find some food. Go find some food. When the disciples came back, they was like, so Jesus, we stole a bag of Fritos and some fruit snacks from this kid. You should have seen the look on his face. He was like, give me my stuff back. And we was like, nah, no, I'm just playing. And they was like, I don't know what you could do. I mean, there's a valid amount of Fritos in this bag. I'm pretty sure you could feed about like 100 people, and there's like 14 fruit snacks in here. So like, I'm pretty sure you could do something with that. Like, go and get them in groups of about 50. When they came back, Jesus was like, all right, watch this. And he was like, I bless this bag of Fritos in the name of me. All right, y'all, watch this. Boom. Now everybody gets a Frito. Everybody gets a Frito. We got 3 of these bags. We gonna have leftovers with this. The fruit snacks too. It was like, God bless this too. Boom. And then he had a bunch of boxes of fruit snacks. And the disciples was like, Jesus, I didn't even know they had boxes. All right, everybody gets a fruit snack. You have enough for everybody to get 2 each. All right, y'all, we got rations today. All right, we ran out. I gotta bless this again. All right, so I'm really glad Jesus multiplied them fruit snacks because I low-key wanted some. So I'm gonna be munching for a little bit. But I think I understand why it says that Herod was confused why John the Baptist was there. And it's because then it says Peter confesses who Jesus is, and he's like, some of them think you're John the Baptist. And so that's why Herod was like so confused, like, I swear I killed that man. And then he was kind of like, now don't tell nobody about this. The people will hate the Son of Man, and pretty much foretelling the fact that he's gonna be crucified. And then Jesus is kind of like, if anybody follows me, you need to take up your cross, because I'm personally tired of seeing all these people who think they follow Jesus, but don't take up their cross. You know what I'm saying? And we need to do this daily. And so we need to be denying sin daily. We need to be killing sin daily, killing our flesh daily. And also, what profits you if you gain the world but lose your soul? You gained a breath. He says the Bible says this life is but a vapor. Yeah, you gained literally was about your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slow that down for more accuracy. But that was about your life. So what did you gain within that like 5 seconds? Fame, riches, but it means nothing. What was the point? And then he says, if you're ashamed of my words, then I'll be ashamed of you when in the glory of God when your life is over and your life truly does begin. And I'll be ashamed of you because you were ashamed of me in the words I spoke. It goes for, if you're ashamed to follow any of the words he said, anything, he'll be ashamed of you. And then there is an aspect of it that I feel like, of course you can feel like weird that you got to do it and like weird to begin with, but don't take it to the point where you just don't follow it. You know what I'm saying? There might have been stuff where Jesus genuinely entered the throne room of God and just said nothing about it, because it says that he took John, Peter, and James up onto a hill. When they were there, they was sleeping for some reason. I guess they just loved their sleep. There was Jesus and then two mystery figures, but the mystery figures was Elijah and Moses. They woke up and was like, this is a good thing. I should make 3 houses for y'all right now. And Jesus was like, go back to sleep. You don't know what you're talking about right now. That actually didn't happen. But it was like, he actually didn't know what he said. So that tells you how tired he really was. Like how, y'all ever like wake up and then like, you don't remember it, but the person you was with remembers it. And they was like, bro, what was you on last night? I was like, what was I on last night? You know what I'm saying? Like he just started babbling. A cloud appeared. And the cloud pulled up and was like, this is my son. Listen to him. And then the cloud was like, all right, that's about it. I'll see y'all on the bright side. Keep it sharp. Catch y'all later. Yeah. And then Jesus just never mentions this on his time. He was like, yeah, that's normal, I guess. So welcome back, Duntrophilus. I've messed up his name multiple times, but I'm sticking with Duntrophilus. That's his name from now on. Duntrophilus is the son, right? And the father comes up and is like, Jesus, please help my son. He's like kind of weird. He like seizes and stuff and like foams at the mouth. It's kind of creepy when it happens, but like I'm sure you could do something about it. And Jesus was like, bro, this faithless generation, give me your son, bro. And then the demon took over the son, and so I'll play as the demon. Let me put on a jacket real quick. And so the demon pulled up, was like, no. Was just like, and the demon was like, Jesus was like, stop it. Like, stop. This is not cool, bro. Like, haven't you ever, like, you can change, bro. Actually, you can't. Like, bro, have you ever just not been a bully? I've known you since your creation, man. You're just such a weirdo. Like, stop. Like, actually, okay, you gotta show, bro. Bro, like, you know who I... Bro, don't make me do it. In the name of me. Yeah. By the way, I shall have y'all know that my foot still hurts from that video that I did. Like, it was like 2 weeks ago too. That's what's getting me. Like, I still feel it. Like, I felt it while I was setting up that scene. It's like, y'all should be grateful enough to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. I don't know what that does, but I'm pretty sure that does something because YouTubers always tell y'all to do it. Like, come on, y'all. Is it too much to ask just to give me money? If enough of y'all do that, I can get paid. You don't even have to do anything. You just gotta press a button. It's so like, come on. And Jesus like really wanted them to know that he was about to die, I guess. Like, he was like really trying to vent to them or something because he tells them again and they didn't get it again because he was like, I'm about to be delivered into the son of man, because he says earlier, I am the son of man. And then he's like, the son of man is about to get delivered into the hands of people, of men, the men. And then they didn't understand it. I wouldn't either. And so then the disciples, because like, I'm pretty sure like they were teenagers, the majority of them, they got in an argument and was like, Peter was like, I'm the best. And then Matthew was like, no, I'm the best. And then, who else was in the gang? Was Paul in it, right? Paul was there, no. And then James was like, stop it, I'm the best. No, I casted out that, y'all saw it. I casted out that demon of that kid, and the kid gave me a hug. None of y'all got hugs. Y'all aren't little father-like figures. And then, I'm sure they started like, getting all rowdy, like, frick you. Let's brawl this out, dog. We gonna really see who the best is. But then Jesus comes in on the side and is just like, yo, wait. And then takes Duntrophilus by his side and is like, whoever receives this child as me, receives me. And then drops the mic. Then John being like the little, I don't know what was up with John, but this kind of pissed me off. He was like, John saw somebody casting out a demon in somebody's name, and in Jesus' name, he's like, stop it, in the name of Jesus, no! And then John saw this, from the back and was like, "But he's not with us. Stone him. Only we can do it in Jesus' name. What are you doing? It's exclusive to us." And then he goes and snitches and he's like, "Jesus, they was trying to cast out a demon in your name, but that's for us. Only we have the pass." And Jesus was like, "We're all in the same mission. I mean, wipe your, bro, you're not 9. Wipe your tears, bro. Man up, dog. Go take a walk. I don't want to see, like, no, like, literally, go away. Like, this is starting to piss me off. Go take a walk, bro. Go take a walk." I swear, I be making Jesus the most angry character of everybody. Alright, so it's getting dark, by the way, so I might turn on the lights if I don't finish fast enough. Yeah, and then Jesus is just kind of like, whoever's not for you is against you, or whoever's for you isn't against you, so don't stop him. I mean, he's on your team, dog. I swear, they like open up and become such children. It's so hilarious. So they're walking, and they're about to go into a Samaritan area, and the Samaritans are like, "Get him out, y'all. His face is turning towards Jerusalem, y'all. We do not mess with that, dog. Like, we the Bloods and they the Crips. Like, we do not do that stuff around here." And John was just clowned on in this chapter because John was just violent. And John and James was like, "Yo, Jesus, we should, I got an idea for you, dog. You know how we're like all powerful and stuff? Now hear me out. That pissed us off, right? We should send fire down on the city. We should just like make them regret that mess, y'all. We should just boom. And Jesus was like, "Bro, what? Bro, shut up. Bro, what is, I had to slap you, bro. If I actually am sorry, because I do feel like I'm kind of like depicting Jesus wrong. I'm also gonna turn this overhead light on. Yeah. Now y'all can see me better. I don't know, I just feel like I had to do this. So if I'm being completely honest, I don't understand this for the most part. But they was like, as we were going along the road, somebody said to him, somebody was like, "Let me follow you, Jesus." But I'm pretty sure Jesus, knowing that the dude that was saying this just wanted a comfortable lifestyle, Jesus was like, "Foxes have homes, birds have homes. I don't have a place to sleep. I'm literally homeless, dog. You don't want to do this." Like, taking into account what you just asked for. And then he said to somebody, he was like, "Follow me." And then he was like, "Let me go bury my father." And this was, I don't understand this. This was kind of confusing. If y'all can comment if y'all understand it better. But Jesus was like, "No, leave the dead to bury their own dead." And then I'm pretty sure I get this one. Another came and was like, "Well, let me say bye to the people at my house, or let me go say like I'm about to dip out to the people back there." And Jesus was like, "Don't look back." You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he was saying, when you go back, you're gonna start reminiscing and missing your old lifestyle. And so it's kind of like a, don't look back. You know what I'm saying? Don't like look back and reminisce. Don't even like, say bye to all those people. Just keep walking and they'll see what happened. So yeah, that was Luke, y'all. I feel like I turned those lights on a little too late, but you know, it is what it is. That was 33 minutes, which is actually crazy because I did not feel like 33 minutes. Yeah, honestly, like and subscribe. I'm gonna go edit this video a little bit, and see y'all.